Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the pistol, Henry. Wild flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing it up here, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Brings it in at the 12. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. Their own 16-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sounds like that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 light.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 Ranger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's completed right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Badgley on to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
You change it. Go ahead.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
one, ready?
All set now. 1st and 10.
You change it. 180. Shot. 180. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra pass, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Here's a design run. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 42-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On first down, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Mitchell off the pistol kick. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Jackson kick pass line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Lamar. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
Go street.
Here's Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig.
Pierce motioning right.
Rig alert.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a fourth and long. Michael Basley going to try and knock this through for 3. This a 50-yard look from the right half. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all of his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, report.
The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Jackson looking to throw. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Richie Cardinal, 8. Here we go, here we go. 19, truck. Ready, ready.
Running right, this is Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. Like 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Badgley on to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Go ahead.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Catch made by Keith Mitchell. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cutting in the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
Colts, 16.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
On the set.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. From there by Mike Green. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Top 50, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
They send a man in motion. That's on target to Pierce. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cut 19. Let's go now. 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A design run. Jackson keeping it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, right side to Henry. Ooh, he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on 2nd. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Run here with Giddens. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
70.
First down, Indianapolis.
Left. 60. Hey. Ready, ready.
Running it here with Giddens. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
This is Giddens. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19 tight. 19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Sit hot. Sit hot.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
180. Sit hot. 180. Ready, shot.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready?
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
On 1st down, Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
I see through your eyes, I still enjoy the show.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. This one to Andrews outright. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quick, ready?
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
DC ready?
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready? No, we change it. Hey, shot. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Lamar throwing again. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
DC ready?
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go now. Pack the 60. Ready?
Design quarterback run here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
DC ready?
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Sit up. Ready? Finish it up. Sit up.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens go up by 19.
Ravens 35, Colts 16. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
19, 5 here. 19, Tiger, 19,
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Offensive line fast. Richardson finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Return to Taylor on third down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Colts, first down. It's a gain of 20.
Cut 19,
First
cut
down,
19.
Colts.
Richardson now on first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! Cowboy 80. Go!
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 here. Patton Street, Patton Street. Mustang 19.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That's cut beyond the marker. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The
Ready?
Colts will line up for the
Striking,
two-point
hey,
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2, so the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Now it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
That's hot. That's hot. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson throwing here. The left side caught by Andrews. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A give to Henry. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from win number 12. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
42. Colts 24. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Street. Cowboy, cut 19. Cut 19. Trap 50. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
79 Broncos.
25 yards. And the Colts
18
first down.
18 Broncos. Warriors 17.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. With the pace here as the clock continues to run. Throw again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. Past the 25, still on the move. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
happening?